Ramen noodles or PB&J rest of your life? Which one?
Wait, hold on. Say it again.
Ramen noodles or PB&J? Only meal you can have rest of your life.
PB&J.
I think I'm going PB&J.
Take macros out of it.
Yeah, PB&J. Can I have milk?
Nope.
Dang it.
Water.
I probably would pick PB&J, but I'm a salt person, so I'm kind of drawn to the ramen.
And you can't dress up the ramen? Like it's just plain... Are we also talking real ramen, or are we talking out of the package?
How about this? You hit my soft spot.
Okay.
You can go milk with PB&J.
Okay.
And you can get 2 ingredients to rotate in the ramen.
Oh, I might go ramen, because like you could put shrimp in there.
Right.
You can put eggs in there.
Eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Are you going eggs over everything?
I'm just saying, like, that's something that's
I'd go
easy.
shrimp and beef.
I'm just
I'd be done with
That'd
chicken.
be so good.
Yeah.
Eggs, shrimp.
But I mean, a PB&J tall glass of milk?
No, I know it's the best. It's the best before bedtime snack that's ever existed, probably.
Agreed. And you can fight me if you think otherwise. 4250 East Broadway, Suite 860.
Do you know that I
Missouri.
didn't like have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches until I was really in college?
Yeah.
Like, it was like deli turkey meat sandwiches.
I mean,
That's
That's
let's
good
be
too.
real though.
Mayo?
That's good stuff.
You put mayo on there?
Are you?
My mom
There you
did
go. Mayo or mustard.
I'm a mayo.
Mayo.
Now you go. Hold on. Now let's all calm down. Are we going Miracle Whip or are we going mayo?
Miracle Whip.
I
Miracle
grew
Whip?
up on Miracle Whip, but
Miracle
now I'll
Whip?
do either.
I grew up on Miracle Whip, but I'll do both.
That
I like
must be
regular
so
mayo.
Midwestern. Sames.
Yeah, it must be.
I'm a Duke's mayo guy now.
I like regular mayo a lot.
Yeah.
It's got more fat for
You
sure.
ever seen them make it?
No, it's probably disgusting.
It is.
Ugh.
So I've seen people make their own mayo online, and you can do some seasonings, but the 2 big ingredients, they do like a mason jar, like a bigger one, 3 eggs roughly. The rest is oil, sir. The rest of that mason jar is oil, and they put an immersion blender in there, and it turns into mayo.
Yikes.
So imagine 3/4 of a mason jar of, I don't know, olive oil. I don't know what kind of oil you use. Rough.
Yeah.
So good, though.
There's
So
just,
good.
Look, there's just certain things that you don't want to see being made.
Sausage.
Hot dogs. Hot dogs is
Babies.
bad. Yeah, I mean, it depends, but yeah, hot dogs.
Crime.
The fact that hot dogs come out gray, it's like a gray batter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gray. They cook them and then they like spray them with the color.
Have you ever seen McChickens?
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Have you ever seen McChickens and
was about to bring
chicken
that up
nuggets?
too, yeah, 'cause
they're
it's
like
like purple.
pink, purple pink. They look like Grimace.
What?
Looks like Grimace fell in there. It's gross, dude.
Why do they come out pink?
Yeah, that's
Nobody knows.
Why do they last for 20 years?
That's
know?
true. Yeah. You can see, I saw that the other day in a post on TikTok. You can see they put, one of the museums, big museums, put a Big Mac and fries and something else in a glass case like 80 years ago.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look much different. Like it's definitely a little bit of different color and like it's kind of, sagging, I guess you could say.
Sacking.
Doesn't look as fresh.
But it doesn't look like it's not, there's no mold on it.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, dude, what if Amy brought this up? What about if all the microplastics that they're finding everywhere, in everyone, in every person, it's all McDonald's, Because what's more popular than McDonald's?
Would not surprise me.
I don't think it's all
Like
just
the-
McDonald's, but
billions
good
served
burger.
every day.
like think about just foam
That's not
cups
the plot to Good Burger.
Isn't like the competing burger joint, like they're trying to like have
Microplastics.
well, I mean it's
They do put
pink-
something in their burgers to make them bigger.
yeah.
Something. There's like
Yeast.
it's like steroids. That's what they're wanting you to think. It's like growth hormone.
That'd be sick.
Yeah,
They just traces amounts of growth hormone and just say, that's all I'd eat.
yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. This is look, we've
Back
had
to the
dude.
podcast.
This is we've had like a big last couple of weeks
For us.
for the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like personally.
And personally, probably too for us,
Me
but
and Nate are engaged, so send your well wishes.
the we have listeners now from across the globe. Jimmy, did you know that?
Well,
I
are you
didn't.
you're a round Earth guy?
Well, let's say across the globe. Does that count for flat Earths? And
No, globe is circular. That's the big thing, dude.
oh, what did I
Across
say?
the map.
Across the map.
Across the map. There
Across
you go.
the map.
That,
there you
that
go.
appeases everybody.
Yeah.
We've got
We take no side in that battle.
we've got subscribers. I saw 2 subscribers from India.
Dang.
Could be bots, could be scammers. I don't know.
Robots can have computers?
One of them was like, one of the new subscribers, their first and their last name between the two was like 28 letters.
Dang, that's sick.
Oh, wow.
And I think it was a real name and a real person because they had a channel with subscribers.
That feels prestigious to me. 28 letters.
It was insane. It was an insane amount.
I need more letters.
But we've got Jimmy's folks there following us now, Swedish,
Yeah.
and we've got Sweden. Yeah.
I mean, hold on. Swedes are tall, sir. Like,
oh, that's a good point. They are.
he's. You know who he is? You know the guy in 300
Yeah.
that tries to fight with Leonidas? That they cast him away. He said, "You can pick up the dead." He's that of the Swedes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, you know who he's talking about?
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
Well, you're better looking than that guy. That was Hollywood uglying that guy up.
True.
You just have a 4-pack where they need a 6-pack. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
I mean, the example you gave is pretty drastic. I mean, that's
Well, but also the Swedes aren't the Spartans either.
true.
Come on now.
That's true. You're right. You're
Hey,
right.
I'm cooking today. I've got 4
There's-
drinks over here. I'm hydrated.
Yeah.
I'm aggravated.
Hydrated, aggravated, and
Motivated.
motivated.
I don't know any more words.
We've got Sweden, India, Germany, Canada, the United Kingdom, and of course the Americas.
In Russia.
I think,
the Americas.
yeah, because South America's in there.
We have South America.
Yeah, dude.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
say the Americas.
Well, that's one of them,
Why
right?
couldn't he?
Yeah, because it doesn't sound as good as saying South America.
South America and the United States.
Well, hold on. The Americas also is Mexico and Canada. We have all 3.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, Canada and yeah.
Well, you jumped to continents halfway through the countries.
I know. I just was naming
planet
off
Earth.
what I saw. There was
Planet Earth, the moon.
we've got planet
So
Earth.
We have 6 of the 7 continents covered.
Yeah. I didn't see any I didn't see any
Any Aussies?
any
Down
no.
unders?
No, not yet. No down unders.
Yeah. We'll have to get them.
If you're new to the channel, thank you for subscribing and thank you for being here. We've almost tripled our subscribers in the last 2 weeks. Yep.
We have 6 now.
We have 6, so that's
Something.
Yeah, we had 2 before. And it's you know,
Well, 300% growth, not a big deal.
yeah, I'm noticing that Jimmy, a lot of the videos where we're roasting Jimmy get a lot of views.
Oh, you don't say.
And I'm noticing that Amy's stories get a lot of views.
That's cool.
She might be a good storyteller. Maybe she just had some crazy stories. I don't know, but they're getting a lot of traction.
Yeah. Speaking of trash,
You and me twerking
oh, that's good stuff.
has gotten the most views.
Well, I mean, Papa knows how to move this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good in the video. It's pretty hilarious.
The craftsman, the true craftsman, isn't the guy with the best tools. He's the one who knows how to use them.
That's right. You see a guy show up with like a cruddy, like it's an old bag of tools.
Yeah.
And and they're all like old hand tools.
Yeah.
He's about to build you something crazy out of some hickory.
There was this little story I heard one time. The heater was broke. They called like nobody could fix it. They called the oldest guy in town. He came with a ball peen hammer and hit it 4 times and it started running. He gave him a bill for $1,000. I was like, well, that was like 5 seconds of your time. He's like, you paid me $10 for my time and $900 to know where to hit. That's me, dude. I know
wow.
exactly. Sorry to bring us down with some proverbs there, but anyway,
900 to know where to hit.
yeah, that's. I'm gonna start saying stuff like that.
I like it. You'll lean into your old man.
Yeah.
You'll lean
Speaking of traction, you said we're getting traction. Amy, did you need traction after we played golf last night?
Oh gosh.
Her the whole time she was like, my back.
Yeah, fill me in on this. So the gang, I couldn't go, but the gang went to Top Golf.
Because if I'm not mistaken, Amish folks, you don't golf, right?
Yeah.
You don't.
It's actually against the religion.
Brother Elam just
It's something about the shape of the ball.
Right.
I don't know.
It's the dimples.
It's the dimples on the ball. Yeah.
It's
So we went to Midway Golf and Games.
Amy doesn't like that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But I do want to say, because it's not Top Golf, but it's set up exactly like Top Golf.
Oh.
In Midway G&G.
I think it's Golf and Games. I don't know. But
don't
either
know.
way, it was a good time.
If they're not, they should rebrand to that. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, good food. We all drank a decent amount. It was very, very hot. We started golfing, and I think it was
tiny burgers though.
Yeah, well, we got sliders. Those are sliders.
Oh, I thought they were good. Sorry.
They were shareables.
Dude, that was hilarious. He thought they were normal size.
Yeah.
There's big man problems. We need to talk about that sometime.
Yeah. So we started at like 7, and it was 80 degrees, and Zach, from his shoulders to like halfway down, more than his chest, was just completely drenched.
Dude.
And I had this color on,
It was
basically.
a light gray shirt.
What's funny is for a solid hour before that, I prepped because I was in the car, AC as high as it'd go, just trying to soak up as much as I could. Just like some sort of like, when animals will lay on the highway when it's cold because they're trying to soak up the warmth. I was doing the opposite thing.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
So Zach obviously won. He did significantly better than the rest of us. But at one point, Zach went and called his dad, and his dad gave him a few pointers.
Nice.
Dude, I was swinging the club and hurting my elbow badly. I said, hey, Greg, put down the Fox News. Mm-hmm. This is important. Pride's on the line.
Right.
Elbow hurts. What's going on? He said, which elbow? I said, my back elbow. He said, you're using it too much. Use your wrists. Hit your wrists through the ball. I said, yes, sir. And we triumphed, sir. I hurt
it made it better?
Yeah, till I drank another beer and really tried to get after it.
Yeah.
She hurt real bad.
I don't know that I would have drank because like that makes me way hotter.
Hey, I was so uncomfortable that it didn't matter, sir.
Yeah, I think you would have drank.
Plus, do you
I would
remember?
have gone frozen.
Do you remember
So
the
they have
time
slushies?
They had a margarita.
with a jalapeno? You want that?
Absolutely.
Hey, how mad are you about that, by the way?
Absolutely
furious.
not.
Do you remember the time me and Nate got this job? I want to go back to this. Me and Nate got this job with a guy I know back in our hometown. A couple of them from him, I think. Well, they were renovating this storefront, which I think still exists, and they had this like the carpet we have in the gym, like that really high traffic, crappy carpet that never goes bad. I think these dudes spilled a 20-gallon bucket in there of glue and just laid it over top. Every square inch of this, like at the time, me and Nate collectively are deadlifting, like together, probably like 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
And we are both pulling on this carpet and it is barely budging.
It's
moving
that
like
sucked so bad.
It's moving like a half an inch a minute, and I'm not playing. Like it took us, I don't know, 6 hours.
That sucked so
And
bad.
but he was like, "Yeah, when you fellas get done, I got a case of beer back in the mini fridge back there." Everybody, shut up. No beer has ever touched lips that was. It was a masterpiece.
They were
ice cold.
They were ice cold, and I think we drank them faster than if we would have shotgunned them.
Yeah.
Like they were so good because it was so hot in there, dusty, and then that time there is what convinced me that a cold beer, like after hard work, like an ice cold beer after hard work, is unbelievable.
It's real, sir.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even, it was like Mick Ultra. It wasn't even like a high end.
Yeah.
Which back in the day we probably thought that was pretty high.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
It's like, this is out of glass.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what I was going through.
Yeah.
I was like,
that makes sense.
I need something here.
That makes total sense.
And they didn't have water.
Were they cold?
So I couldn't drink that. Yeah.
Well, he also ordered 2 beers every time we all ordered. He ordered 2.
standard.
I mean, let's not
He's a
give
double
away.
fister.
Let's not give away the game. They're big hands.
So Zach won. How Amy blew out her hip.
Amy did really well.
I mean, I did okay.
You don't go golfing with Greg Weibert though, because he will
annihilate my form.
No, he just he knows a lot, but it's like he has one way to convey the point. You know what I mean? Like in coaching, I pride myself on like if the cue I'm giving you doesn't work, there's 10 more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's kind of like, just get your hips and you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm in 7th grade crying, and I'm like, I don't want to play anymore.
And he's like, just do better at it.
And
just do it better.
A peek into my childhood.
Do it better.
No, I'm playing. I don't think I cried. He cried.
Yeah.
I won.
Really?
No, that didn't happen.
Because you ran away.
Yeah. I wasn't much of a runner. I don't know if you know that about me.
Well, walked away. Let's say you
stole the cart.
You walked away. Yeah. How'd you do, Jimmy? What would you think of it?
It was fun. It was like it's a lot harder than it appears because you really have to swing the golf club just perfectly. The other thing is like they don't really have. So we were using clubs
That was
were
Golf with Jim.
we were using golf clubs that
Dun-dun-dun.
were like definitely too
Well,
long for us.
We all used the same club.
right.
So
like,
it was too
Well,
short.
let's not say
short for
too
me.
long for all of us.
well,
Yeah.
And there
it
was also too short because at one point Zach was putting like with something that was like my size.
Well,
like it was a female club.
So
it was
they
shorter.
say that, but like an actual pitching wedge would have been like that was that was probably a better club for me than like the driver was for you. That driver would have been way
Yeah,
too
the driver
long.
was like up to my shoulder. If we would have like stood it up
The
next
driver
to
was
me.
as tall as you.
The reason I wasn't like too mad about that is, have you guys ever seen those long drive competitions? They use these drivers that look like they're 6 feet long. Like you can get more speed on it. Plus, it just didn't matter. But some people brought their own clubs, and I was super jealous. I don't think I could do that though. There's something in me that's like I can't walk into the bowling alley with my bowling league shirt on and
Right.
like my wrist guard and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm just using off the rack.
Yeah, I know, me too. Even if because we would bowl off and on for a while there, like with some people, and he had his own bowling ball, but he didn't bring it.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm only if I'm competing, I bring this thing." And he's like, "Because besides that, he's like, I don't want to be that guy." And I was like, "I get it.
Hey.
I get it.
You don't know this about me?
What?
I have had my own bowling ball with my name engraved. Can I paint you a picture? I've never told you the story. I can't believe this.
I've never known this
I
about
can't
you.
believe this.
I've never known this.
This was like sixth grade, sixth grade, and I remember Amy. I think so. You'd been like eighth or ninth. It was when Hawaiian shirts, button-up Hawaiian shirts, really got in style. Mm-hmm. Oh God, I love this. This is so embarrassing. I'm gonna start sweating right now. So for Christmas, and I cleaned up at Christmas. Don't get me wrong. Like I might as well be an only child. I was crushing it.
Right.
So I get my bowling ball, right? And it's sick. And you get it like measured to your hand and whatnot. And I asked my mom for a Hawaiian shirt. And she comes back with, it's probably a cooler shirt than what I was imagining. But at the time, it wasn't what the other kids had. So I was like kind of bummed about it.
Right.
But it was bright orange.
Okay.
Like more of a neon to like darker
Okay.
ombre there.
Okay.
I don't remember what was on it, flowers and whatnot. I got it buttoned up to here.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
He's
Nice.
pointing to like nipple line, by the way.
Sternumish.
Right.
I'm about Jimmy's height. I'm about 5'3", and a svelte 230. just a real tight 230.
Okay. Yeah.
In my 2X, my 2X Hawaiian shirt from the kids collection.
Right.
And I also asked for. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
A gold chain.
Come on, man. Why you just went full Magnum PI?
Hey. The swagger on lane 7 couldn't be contained.
Dude, that's kind of back in now too. You could rock that again.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah,
Does
So-
Debbie have pictures of this?
So Debbie takes me to the bowling alley, but can't like stay with me because
Right.
like I don't want to be. I'm bowling by myself.
Right.
I'm bowling my 84, just unashamed. Just 4 games of 84.
Yeah.
with the bumpers up.
I don't even know, dude. I can't remember that, but I just had that flashback.
That
of
is
kid.
hilarious. I've never heard that story.
Yeah, she got me 2 Hawaiian shirts. One was like bright orange, and one was like a kind of the same kind of green, but not like the construction worker green, like a
Right.
darker one.
Right.
Man, I was cool.
Man.
I don't even know. I might have had my ear pierced at that point. I can't remember.
Wow.
There's a lot
dude.
going on.
Wow.
No, I didn't, because when I had my ear pierced, I had a shaved head, and I definitely remember bowl cut or undercut,
Nice.
and just
Wow.
veins rippling from my back. You know what I mean? just a mountain of a child.
Wow. I've been thinking about they're so cool, man. Like
What's
like I mean like actually like they make you feel cooler. I was thinking about bringing those bad boys back. I might do it. I'm going to start wearing them.
Let's get an IFG button up.
We could do it. Yeah, and then we can do it like in that nice silky soft material.
Yeah.
Rayon.
When we can go just like a couple buttons undone, get some chains. I'd do it.
Yeah, dog. I'm down.
Would you do them, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, I have a closet of them.
You have
See?
a closet of what?
Hawaiian shirts.
Do you really?
Well, I think I have like 4 or 5.
Is
Can you confirm?
is
yeah,
Amy-
he does.
Are you against this?
Hold on.
There's other things that I've been more against.
Hold on. Why does he have them? Some sort of game you guys playing?
No,
Where she's the local and you're there on vacation?
I'm the tourist.
She's Nano and you're,
Look,
you're from the mainland?
that's where the mustache came from. Was he's Magnum PI?
Just on
Oh.
vacation.
He's Magnum PI, and she's part of the investigation.
Is
You
there
know what I
some
mean?
sort of like coconut bra situation we got going on? Coconut bikini?
Jimmy's in it?
No. Yeah.
So I got the shirts. The red one I got because we were having a Hawaiian party one year, and I went to St. Louis for a pool party, and it was 4th of July or something. So I stopped at Kohl's and picked it up, and then they fit really nice. They're comfortable if you get
I'll
the
buy
right material.
7.
They're super nice, and it's
What brand you go with? Like Tommy Bahama?
No,
Oshkosh bagosh.
I look more for like the material it's made out of, just
You're-
because a lot of the Hawaiian ones in like normal stores will be like polyester, and that's not as stretchy or airable. Like it's not as airy
Yeah. Yeah.
as if you get like a rayon shirt.
I know what
Like Kids Gap.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Amy could go to Kids Gap probably.
I mean, I buy children's shoes.
I think it's
no, dude, there's so.
Oshkosh.
I said that already.
Yeah,
Did
he
you?
said it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he said it.
You bugle boy. No, I was looking at shoes the other day. Totally changing lanes here. I saw these like pretty. I don't know if you have this. Like, they were okay shoes, but for the price, they were sick.
Yeah.
And it hit me on Amazon like, hey, you should try this. But they were size 16. And when I went down to my size, they tripled in price. And I was
Yeah,
like, not that
I know.
sick.
Yeah, I know. They do that all the time. I'll see a cool pair of shoes and I'm like, sweet, and then I go to 14 or 15, and then the price is way different.
Right.
It sucks.
But even like, I've shopped for or helped shop for women's shoes where it's like the women's shoe is this. There's a child's equivalent,
Yeah.
and that's cheaper.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same product.
I know. Yeah, it's stupid.
So Top Golf or not Top Golf? Stop calling it that. It's
Midway.
Golf. We'll just call it golf.
It's golfing.
Driving
range.
range.
A lot of fun. We did long drive. We did closest to the pin. We did one at the end called Go Fish, which is I think what you just do with kids, because it didn't seem like you could win it. It was just like 24 shots. You hit it into the water, and luckily you caught a fish somehow. There are
I
probably
interpreted
rules.
that I was hitting the fish. Like when I hit the orca,
Well,
I
yeah.
thought that meant I nailed it.
You caught
you
it.
did, but like there was no way to know where the orca was.
No, you
No, but you
could.
said-
It's like in the circle with the
Well,
moving
you said
fin.
catching. I interpreted it
Yeah,
as hitting.
but like we also caught a dolphin, which has a fin.
Yeah, I caught that.
Okay, but you see what I'm saying. And the
Yeah.
red fin that I caught there was no sign anyway. It was a lot of fun. I recommend more fans because there were fans up tip top. Good investment. I would say 7.8 out of 10 as far as like an outing goes. It's very social. If you're not good around people, it's probably not awesome because there's not like a ton of room up there.
Right.
So I was bumping into the family behind me. And I've noticed as a grown man, if I meet a family and my family's not around and I have a beer in my hand, definitely get a different vibe out of them. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, I could see that.
Like this giant sweaty bearded man who's clearly drunk, which I wasn't, but I looked like I was. Anyway, this is a good time. This is really dumb, but I wanted to tell you guys this. So I'm coming to Columbia yesterday. I got my kid in tow. I don't know how, but she's got this little cardboard box back there. She's sitting in her lap. It's leaning against the seat. So I looked back and it looked like a little computer screen almost. And it was real quiet in the car. And I said, Lieutenant, how far to the nearest planet? And she said 48, 20, and she just rattles off a bunch of numbers. And I was like, oh, okay, we can make it. I said, do they have fuel for us? Do they have any dilithium crystals? We need fuel. She's like, they've got 77, 28, 1. And I was like, perfect. And we kind of went back and forth, and I said, where's a good place to eat on this planet? And she said, this planet is called Earth. I said, wait a minute. Can we even breathe in this atmosphere? And she said, boop, 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 on the computer. I said, looks like, yes, we can breathe, but you need something called a CPAP.
She did like have you called yours that? Like she knows that from, or did she just know that?
Oh, she knows I have a CPAP.
Okay, gotcha.
But like, I mean, for a 6-year-old,
Hilarious,
That's money, dude.
Yeah, it's quick too.
You know what's
What?
sad though? She would have. I mean, it would have been crickets in a room full of 6-year-olds. She's ahead of her
Right.
time.
Yeah,
You know what I
true.
mean?
Yeah, they'd be like, "What's a CPAP?" Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But I'm not 6, so
So it hit.
it hit.
It hit
you know?
home. A
It
lot
hit
of
home.
laughs.
But yeah, that was a good time. I was gonna ask something. Somebody had something. Are we doing trivia?
Yeah, we can do trivia.
Sometimes when I get look over caffeinated, I'll say 5 words, but only 3 of them are real.
Oh, gotcha.
Did a little Elmer
Just
Fudd.
random words you made up in there.
Yeah.
Shiggabity.
Oh, that's my new thing I'm doing, by the way, with Briar, with my kid. Is also when it gets quiet, I do a country accent or I'll do an English accent. But the other day I was cracking her up, being just like Farmer Joe. It's a good time
Kids
because you
love
just
that.
you crush it out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
They're like my dad's old McDonald now.
Yeah. My dad is crazy.
Trivia time.
We have a theme or a.
We got a theme.
It's there's a few different themes throughout.
Are we going back to classic?
Which I'll tell you what the themes are.
We're going back to
it's kinda
Amy's Rules Classic.
Amy's Rules Classic.
Okay.
Everybody guess a number.
Okay.
66.
7.
I'm gonna go in between. I'll say like 32.
It's 55.
Yes.
Dang it!
So it's gonna go Zach, Nate, Jimmy.
Zach, Nate, Jimmy.
Okay, you ready?
You know I am.
First topic is YouTube. What is the most viewed video on YouTube?
Gangnam Style.
No.
Gosh, dog.
Oh no.
It was at one point.
What is the most viewed
Might be
video?
like Katy Perry now or something.
I'm gonna say it's Justin Bieber.
No. Jimmy?
The cat who puts its face through a piece of bread.
No, it's Baby Shark.
Oh.
Oh, that checks out.
Wow.
At one point when Gangnam Style came out, I looked it up. Katy Perry and Taylor Swift had like 2 or 3 songs apiece with over 1 billion views. That's wild for one song. Wow.
Okay,
Nate Dogg.
Nate. What was YouTube originally designed to be?
Calculator.
Was it? I don't know. I'm gonna say it was meant for education.
No.
Okay.
Music streaming?
No.
Search engine.
No.
Because it is technically a search engine.
It was a dating app. It was meant to be a dating app.
What the deuce? Okay.
It's crazy how that pivoted there.
Yeah. Okay.
Jimbo.
The 3 people who started YouTube were employed by what company?
MySpace?
No.
eHarmony.
No.
Plenty of fish.
The 3 people that started Facebook.
No.
were-
YouTube.
YouTube were employed by.
What company?
They were employed by Microsoft.
ExxonMobil.
No, they were employed by PayPal.
Whoa.
Really coming with the heat today.
I thought
boy.
I thought these were.
You didn't know those.
No, I didn't know them, but I thought somebody might. I really did.
Dang.
Can I air in grievance real quick? I know I'm taking most of the time. I re-listened to the last one, and sometimes when we don't get one right, Amy's like, "No," and it pisses me off because
I
I
love
want to
it.
be like, "You didn't know that."
Sometimes I do know.
Sometimes
it.
you do know it.
Sometimes I do. Okay, the next theme is movies.
Okay.
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 Which hit
Not great at things.
1988 Eddie
Gosh,
Murphy
dog.
comedy finally got a sequel in 2021?
Beverly Hills Cop. Oh, in 2020.
No, you already answered. He already answered. Coming to America.
Yes.
Good job. You deserve it. I
Okay.
didn't hear the 2021. I'm sorry. I feel so bad
You
right
jumped
now.
on it.
It's all right, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Nate.
I told you. I was
What actor
caffeinated.
has played a superhero in the most movies?
Got it?
What actor has played a superhero in the most movies? I'm gonna say. Hold on a second. All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Can I ask for clarification? Is this like if there's a one and like there's a sequel that's 2 movies? Or are you saying they're different superheroes?
No, they could be playing the exact same person in multiple
Okay.
movies.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Dang.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Fun fact: Samuel L. Jackson is in like 4 superhero universes. separate
Yeah, I
ones.
remember that.
He's sick.
Yeah.
Jimmy, who actually drew the sketch of Rose in Titanic? Which real life person
Jackson Pollock.
drew it?
Thomas Kincaid.
Like from the movie.
Like you're saying in real, like it was. From the movie.
When the movie was made, like
Like what
Leonardo
character?
DiCaprio.
no.
You're saying in real life. he
Yes, in
produced
real
the drug.
life.
Okay, that's what I thought.
In like, if it came out in the year 2000.
Oh, can I-
And I don't know.
Do you want to do it again? Because I think I
No.
made him think it was.
No, but his guess is okay.
Yeah, I was confused by the question.
His
I-
guess-
If none of these get it, can I guess just
So,
Sure,
so you're
sure.
not saying a character?
no,
from the
yeah, I'm
movie.
saying a real life person.
IRL?
In real life. What year? Did you give a year?
I don't know what year Titanic came
I
out,
just
but
didn't
I'm
know if that
just
was
saying
in
this
the
is a real
title.
person. This is someone you know.
Someone I know. Somebody that I used to know.
8,
I
7,
Do you know it?
6,
no.
5, 4. Give a guess. 3, 2.
John Cusack.
No.
Cusack.
What was it? Kate Winslet?
No.
James Cameron?
Yes.
Oh,
Who didn't know that?
I thought it was her. I thought it would be her.
No, like I like thought about it more, and I was like, it makes more sense.
My
so.
turn.
Okay, this next theme or
Yeah.
topic is who am I related to? Who is Kate Hudson's mother?
Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Total
Okay.
guess. That was an absolute guess.
Really?
I swear to you.
Okay, Nate. Who is Chris Pratt's father-in-law?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Nice one. You know why? Because that's his wife's dad.
Oh no way!
Yeah, seriously.
Is that how that
No.
works? Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh.
You gotta let me fact check it.
By law.
Okay, Jimmy. Which famous singer is Miley Cyrus's godmother?
Share.
No?
That's not a bad guess.
That's not bad.
Oh. Okay.
Which famous singer is Miley Cyrus's godmother? Makes me want to choose country because Billy Ray, but I doubt it. I'm gonna say. Why was that funny?
It's
Okay. I'm gonna say it is Dolly Parton.
It is Dolly Parton.
Dang it. That was going to be my guess. Dang it.
I said share, and then I immediately.
Dang it.
Dolly's a beast, by the way.
Yeah, she is.
BT Dubs.
I think it's
Oh, I answered it. It was Jimmy's.
Jimmy's question,
I think
so it's
it's
your
my
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Okay, next theme or topic is TV randomness.
Okay.
Okay.
Every time I'm getting more and more competent, and they are not getting easier.
What is Jersey Shore's cast members Mike Sorrentino's nickname?
Mike. So, could you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, because I could too. Gosh, I'm going to be so upset with myself.
You probably will be.
Yeah, I know I am.
Just throw out a word.
He's the old one. He's the old one, isn't he?
I mean, I don't know his age, but
Well, there's Pauly D. It's not him. And there's Jay Wow. It's not her. The Situation.
yeah.
Got him.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow.
Did you guys ever hear that story of Jordan playing with the flu
Yeah, I did.
in the finals?
Yeah.
Right here. You see a sweat on my forehead?
Yeah. It does look like you have,
I have-
some sort of bacteria.
I
or
have
bug.
swine.
It's flu.
You have swine flu and
have-
Ebola at the same time.
I have swine stomach poisoning. It's the first case. I've type 4 diabetes right now.
Okay, Nate. Who is the longtime host of Wheel of Fortune?
It's retiring.
Is it?
No, you're thinking of the wrong one.
I am thinking of the
You
wrong
are.
guy.
Isn't that weird that I knew immediately he was thinking of the wrong one?
Dang it!
Yeah.
I know his name.
You want a hint? It's not Teeter McBachman. That's your hint.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. I know his name.
Do you really? 5,
4,
3.
2.
All I can think of is Alex Trebek, and it's not him.
It's not him.
You know, it's Jeopardy.
Jimmy?
Pat something rather. I don't know how to say his last name. Solid Jack or something.
4.
I knew it.
Well,
couldn't think
I
of
just
it.
don't know. Like, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's Pat something.
Spell it.
I don't have. I don't remember. It begins with an
Dang,
S.
you're so
Then it's
close.
not, you don't know how to pronounce it, it's that you don't know it.
So, do you know it?
Pat Sajak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, you didn't tell, like, it wasn't like process was elimination. I knew it.
No. Yeah.
Half points? We'll go half points?
Half points.
I'll give him a half pointy.
Happy?
I'll give him a halfy.
Happy?
Okay.
I'll give him
What insurance company has had a fictional
got it.
spokesperson named Flo?
a 5,
Was it my turn?
4,
Progressive.
3. Doggone it.
Dang it.
Oh, is it
Okay.
my turn?
Okay, these are nicknames, or like
I did one.
no, these are
Good situation.
or like think of like followers, groupies. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So, whose fan bases go by the nickname Pine Nuts?
Golly.
What?
It's a famous actor.
And the people that like him are called
Chris
this?
Pine?
Wow.
I wouldn't have got it without the actor.
Wow.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Pine nuts?
Yeah.
I like that.
Pretty clever.
Okay, Nate. Whose fan bases go by the nickname Cumberbitches?
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Good
That one's-
call.
Okay,
That was salacious.
final one, Jimmy. Who's,
the game?
No, of this theme. Whose fan bases go by the nickname Lesbians?
Lizzo's.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was going to say
Wow.
Liz Claiborne.
Okay, the next theme is owning it. Who coined the phrase hot girl summer?
I have to burp a little bit. Beyonce.
No?
Is it
Torple.
is it Kim Kardashian?
No?
Lizzo.
No. Megan the Stallion.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Nate's turn.
Okay, Nate. What is the name of Chip and Joanna Gaines' lifestyle brand?
Got it.
Magnolia.
Doggone it, Nate.
Yes. Okay, Jimmy.
Doggone it.
Michael Buffer is a ring announcer. What 5-word sentence does he have trademarked? And I have a hint
5.
if you want a hint.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah. Let's take the hint.
He's always after the.
He started saying this in the early 80s before each.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yep.
Nice, Jimmy.
How did that him help?
So, by the way,
I needed more time to think
Oh.
because you wouldn't shut up.
I did shut up.
he started like saying this in the 80s, but he got the trademark in 1999, and he's earned $400 million just
my
off of.
God.
I think his voice is insured for like millions.
Yeah.
Did you know his brother is the announcer for the UFC?
I didn't.
And they didn't know that. They like were estranged and they became announcers. I've heard that story a bunch. You should fact check it.
That's crazy.
Okay, so we're on the final 3 questions, and the theme is Ted Lasso.
Okay,
Oh, no.
pass.
Wow, I know nothing about that show.
Practice. That's all I know.
Okay. On Ted Lasso, what treat does the title character give his colleagues that they find irresistible?
Oreos.
Nope.
Peanut butter.
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Nate's
This-
turn. So this was just for Jimmy. That's why you put this on there. Cool. No, I think that's cool. That's just sweet. It's really sweet that you care about him so much.
What state was Ted Lasso a football coach for prior to coaching at AFC Richmond? So, what U.S. state did he coach at? Or coach in?
Ohio.
He has a southern accent.
No?
Kansas.
Yep.
It's not southern. So Jimmy's back in the friggin' game. I want my half point back. I didn't know we were going to stack the deck.
I didn't say Southern. I said what state?
I said southern. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
You don't listen to me.
Sometimes I do. Final question.
that's fair.
On the TV show Ted Lasso, Rebecca, the owner of AFC Richmond, schemes against Ted and the team in an effort to make the team unsuccessful. What 1980s movie has a similar theme
I
and
moved his mic.
stars Tom Berenger, Charlie Sheen, and Wesley Snipes, to name a few?
Can you? It was a long question.
Oh, I
Can
do
you
know
repeat
this.
it?
5.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, on the TV show Ted Lasso, Rebecca, the owner of AFC Richmond, schemes against Ted and the team in an effort to make the team unsuccessful. What 1980s movie has a similar theme?
MLB,
5.
Major League.
Yeah.
What did you say?
You said
Well,
B,
I
and
said-
it's not MLB.
I said MLB, Major League.
It's Major League.
It's Major League.
I would like to contest that.
He said it though.
I want to have. He did say it. Doggone it.
I honestly thought you guys watched Ted Lasso.
I didn't, but I knew that one because that's a great movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Oh, well.
Really? It's a good flick.
I've never seen any.
Well, Zach, you got 4.5. Nate, you got 5. Jimmy got 6.5.
Dang it. Man, I thought I was. Man.
That's-
I thought I had that. I forgot that, yeah, the Ted Lasso brought him back at the end, right?
That is the only thing that brought me back with confidence.
Wow.
I still would have lost.
Oh.
Well, maybe sometime I'm going to have to do Bonanza, and then we're just going to have to really
just not
stack
fair.
the deck.
We won.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
We won.
Well, Zach and I won, technically.
Yeah, it was against you.
No.
Because you won, so.
You and I have packed.
I don't know about that. Do we want to talk about origin story, how we all came together?
Yeah, somebody did ask that in the YouTube comments.
It was like a while ago, too.
Yeah, they probably been like, they never answered my question. Look, it's a long story, but,
It was a Wednesday.
I did it.
It was a Wednesday, mid-September, 1987. A child was born. A child was born into the world who was
He's going all the way
meant for glorious purpose. Turns out there was a girl a couple counties over that had been born for a while. We'll get to her later.
Way far away.
A couple counties over.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A few counties, yeah.
no, I guess the start was me and Nate. I got a job out of college at the Y. I was the sports and fitness director. It was a dope job. I inherited Nate. He had already worked there. He was one of my guys. He was in college still, doing his thing. He ate 3 quesadillas one time, and I knew he would be in my life forever. I knew from that moment that talent cannot evade me. I can't get rid of this. It has to be in my life. Weirdly, almost the day we met, I think we started planning our own gym.
Yeah. Weird.
That took 10 years. Probably 7 years.
Yeah, 6 or 7 years, probably.
Probably 7 years to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, we had actual business meetings about this,
Yeah.
like once a month, every 6 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
how you say that, but
Right.
that's what I mean.
Right.
Little trivia for you guys. Do you know what the original LLC was going to be called?
No, what?
It wasn't Iron Fortress Gym. You want to hit him with it, Nate?
Yeah, I think so.
You don't remember?
I think I remember.
You don't
Well, the only
remember.
one I remember was we were talking about once we had multiple businesses that it would be all under that like corporate name. Is that what you're talking about?
What was the corporate name?
Was it Gorilla Troop?
No, it was Gorilla Troop Industries.
Yeah, I know. That's what. Yeah.
So I would text Nate GTI, Gorilla Troop Industries, and we'd meet up and we'd just like make spreadsheets that would get lost and make business plans that were out of crayon and pretty much just meet up to go eat something.
Yeah.
And one day it kind of happened. Actually, this is a little longer story, but I'm kind of the origin story of the gym because that's how, spoiler alert, we met these two yahoos. But Nate and I just quit my job. I was like, yo, dude, I'm done. I'm gonna
Yeah.
figure something. I'll personal train. Like I'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
He was like, let's do it. So we hopped on where every business starts. Every good business starts. Craigslist. Went to Craigslist. True story. And we were looking at places to rent in Columbia, and we found like essentially storage sheds for $700. And we found, this empty basement of this grandma that we could rent. You know what I mean? Like all this stuff.
Yeah.
And finally, we found this 1,000 square feet. Way too much money per month that we could never afford. Like,
Yeah.
not a chance we could afford this because it's going
Yeah.
to take you a while to build up the clientele.
For sure. Yeah.
And Nate talked me into going to look at it because it was like, it doesn't hurt to look at it. So we reach out. We're going to go visit him. Pause. What I know now is my landlord, who is a big businessman in Columbia, has a lady that works for him who is his right-hand man. So we were like communicating with her, and he was the one that showed us the property. So something got crossed in the wires.
Yeah.
So we're showing up to see this thing that's way too much money, that's 1,000 square feet. He brings us downstairs because he heard we want to start a gym to where the CrossFit gym was.
Right.
That was 4 times the size and 4 times the price. So I say that because if that had been the listing, we would never have gone to see it.
Right.
Like, this was already a pie in the sky dream.
But also a timeout. Who trained at that CrossFit gym was Brooke Wells.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah.
famous.
And who trained at that gym before Brooke Wells when it was a boxing gym? The Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah.
And now the Zach Weibert trains here. So we see it, we fall in love. Something in the Air Tonight was playing, I think, or what was
Yeah.
the song? I don't remember. It was
a Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Can you feel
from The Lion King was on?
the love tonight? It was just but it wasn't really playing. It was just like a group psychosis sort of thing. Me and Nate both heard it.
Yeah.
So we're like, how much is it? And he's like, 17 buttloads. And we're like, we'll take it. And so we move in. We have no equipment. We have no money. We have an empty gym. By the way, they took their mats up. I found this out later. I'm going to tell you this. This is trivia. The place, 8,000 square feet, floored, like wall to wall, was covered in stall mats. We talked to the guys after, and they were like, if you'd have told us, we'd have left
That's
them.
because I told you that.
Okay.
Because I work with one of the
You get
people
the
who
credit.
used to work, like, his office is
was,
next to mine.
Oh, man, I was like, dang it,
Yeah.
dude.
So that is one of like 7 stories I have like that like would not have been a gym if this and this didn't happen. So fast forward probably, 3 years in.
Yeah,
We need-
2000. Jimmy probably knows.
We meet Jambalaya.
I think
We had
you guys opened what 2016.
Yeah.
I was here in 2017 or 2018
And Jim,
Yeah.
why did you join the gym?
for general fitness. I remember sitting down.
So you had,
with Zach.
Special Forces Jared was here.
Yeah, Special Forces Jared was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
He had. So actually, it was my buddy Hayden who told me about the gym because I think Jared showed him. I never went, but he talked about how great it was. And then one time, Jared's just like, "You want to come to the gym with me?" And I was like, "Sure, let's try it out." So I did my initial like pre-workout, and I died during that.
Died a little on the inside.
Yeah, because he
Well,
had this-
Jared's workouts are. Like,
I mean, his-
Jared, yeah.
Yeah, his
Jared
whole-
would do like, he would have like a weight vest on with like 100 pounds and do 2 pull-ups and then like strip it. Well, I think he'd keep it on, put a 45-pound plate over his head, and I promise he would lunge for like 200 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And then come back and do it again. It was like the crazy.
he would hold
Yeah.
two. He would hold 2 45s over his head.
Oh, really?
And go run. And he would
Yeah.
run up the hill, and he would run down the road, and then he would run back with the
And
2
you have
45s
me.
like this the whole time.
unfit Jimmy, Butterball Turkey Jimmy.
Yo,
And
yeah.
I'm just like,
That's my favorite
yeah,
version.
let's go.
Yeah,
I
do.
think the workout was called Leg Day of the Dead, and it was
Doesn't make much
Okay,
sense.
that's
so
scary.
I died.
Yeah, and that's when we had the thick Jimmy.
Yeah.
My favorite
He
version.
wasn't Slim Jim. He was help me out here, Zach. I can't think of a thick. He was Slim Jim, and then before that, this is when he was still. It's all you.
Yeah.
All right, we can't think of anything good right now. Keep going, Jimmy.
No, I mean, you
Yeah.
got to say it low and slow. That's how he was. Now he's Jimmy. Back then he was Jim.
Oh, you know what would be good is now he's Slim Jim. Back then he was Jif, like the
Yeah.
peanut butter.
He was
Thick.
thick and
Creamy.
chunky.
But
Chunky.
that one workout was just kind of like the bite of like, okay, I need to do something different. I need to be fit.
Right.
Because it didn't feel good afterwards. Like I couldn't walk right for a week. And then it was just like I sat down with Zach and we talked, and I was like, I want to do personal training, but I thought it was Nate. So this whole time I'm calling him Nate during the
Oh yeah, I forgot that he used to call. Yeah, that's funny.
Well-
yeah, and we never corrected him.
It's funny because that started early.
Yeah, it did.
If people came in and called me Nate, I went with it.
Yeah, same here. We didn't correct him for like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a long time.
It was
Yeah.
probably like a couple weeks because I was like, who am I training with, Zach or Nate? And just like, like whoever it was like, you're training with Zach. And then I show up and it's you. It's like, okay, cool.
I love it. I love
But
it. Then,
But we were moving weights back then.
heck yeah.
So then we get this fella by the name of
Why?
Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wyatt's doing
Wyatt-
big things now.
Wyatt.
Yeah, it is.
And Wyatt was working at a gym across town, and he was training this young gal named Amy Red Guest Klickner.
Amy Lynn.
Yeah.
Red Guest was her name on golf last night.
Yeah.
We'll call out.
The one thing I remember about that was Wyatt would put Amy through workouts that Wyatt would put Amy through workouts that Jared, Special Forces Jared, would
yeah.
be like, "Are we really doing that?"
My favorite story, because Wyatt's a stand-up dude.
Yeah, he's
my
awesome.
favorite story is like he put her through this workout, and she was like, "Can I say this?
Yeah.
Just bitching and moaning, just like hardcore."
Well, yeah,
and she's
I
not
saw.
that much of a complainer, especially on like workout stuff. And then him and Mackenzie, who's
Yeah.
now his wife,
Yeah.
did it after the fact, and he came back and apologized to her.
Yeah.
He was like, "I am so sorry,"
Yeah. So I was.
but that's a big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
no, it
Yeah.
was huge. So I started out, I was trying to get healthier, and I was working out at 9 Round, and I loved 9 Round. And so the two here in town closed because COVID was starting to happen. Well, actually, I was still actually doing 9 Round and you guys.
Yeah, you
so
did. Yeah, we
backtrack.
were
That's
personal
actually.
training and 9 Round at the
But
same
either
time,
way,
yeah.
Wyatt was my trainer at 9 Round, and he was like, "You really need to start lifting. Like, you need to start actually lifting weights." He was like, "This cardio stuff isn't doing anything for you." And he was like, "What do you think about like coming to this gym?" And he was like, "Just doing a month with me."
Because
And-
by the way, when you came to us like cardio bunnied out, you still had traps and shoulders. Like your body just loves
Yeah.
muscle.
yeah.
I mean, you're much more fit now.
Yeah.
What year was that? Was that 2019?
It would probably was going to be like 2018, 2019.
Because she started right after I did. I
Gosh,
thought.
Did I have a child?
Yes, you
Yeah.
had a child. Yeah.
2017?
yeah.
I don't think it was 2017.
This is when my child was
But either way, so I'm training with Wyatt and I'm loving it. And then all of a sudden, Wyatt's like, "I gotta go. I got into chiropractic school, so
Yeah.
see you later." And I had this moment where I was like, I really want to still lift, but I don't know how to do that. And
Yeah.
so I think talked to you guys and was like, "Will you guys take her on as a client?"
Yeah.
And so Nate was my trainer, and I used to come and lift 3 days a week with
Yeah.
you, and you would try and guess my nail polish color names.
Yeah.
yeah. And then
pretty good at it too.
Yeah.
Pretty good at it.
And then after a certain point, Zach took me from Nate, which I didn't really understand why that happened, but
Well, I was out of the gym for so long.
Yeah.
It was in 2020.
yeah.
And it was 2020, and I was out of the gym for so long because like it was during COVID, and we were having a kid,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was a nightmare. Yeah, and so I was gone almost that whole summer.
Yeah.
I was in here like once or twice in
Well,
the whole summer.
You're welcome.
And I remember you
Yeah.
guys really wanted me to do powerlifting. Like you were like, "Come on, do a competition." And I was like, "I'm not doing it."
These were in our pre strongman days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm not doing it." And then finally, like, we talked about doing a strongman competition,
Yeah.
and then we all started training together. And when we started training,
This is when you and Jimmy met, right?
hated Jimmy.
Yeah, 'cause-
I hated Jimmy more than probably like anybody I've ever disliked in my entire
She
life.
made it pretty clear,
I
too.
was very like, it did not go well.
Wait,
So
You
did
know.
we?
Hey,
Did
it
we all
was-
start doing? Did we get you? Did we start having you do strongman too? And then
So
powerlifted first.
Yeah.
right
I
because
did.
he
He
competed.
might have powerlifted like a month before his first
Yeah,
no.
strongman meet.
Yeah.
I did powerlifting up until
Hit
My
a
meat.
decent total.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did
it was
well
o-
that
it was
meet, man.
okay.
You did well.
You squatted over 4.
yeah.
That's a big deal.
I'm pretty sure you deadlifted 2 times body weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did good your first
Which
meet.
is- it was
you did
okay.
well. Yeah.
But then right after that, I was like, okay, well, we'll train for a strongman comp. Or I like decided to start.
You benched like half body weight. That was really good.
Yeah.
You put the silver ones on there.
I was so bummed about that though, because like I was.
you had more in you. which
Yeah,
was a bummer.
and I think if I would have like taken my jumps during that meet, I think I would have been able to do better.
Yeah.
Because I remember like sitting there with Zach and talking about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I think we should go up." And it's like, well, okay, but he made the mistake of going to the whoever was
To the
doing the
bathroom.
table and was like, he's gonna try to go for the record. And then
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I said, can we take a 4th attempt? And they said only if it's a state record.
Yeah. And then you said something like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then
No, I didn't.
I remember they were setting it up for it, and then we realized how much it was, and it was like, nah,
Oh, I didn't know this.
No.
Did you end up taking a 4th bench?
no.
It was
Oh, okay.
It was
Okay.
a deadlift.
Yeah, it was on deadlift that
Oh,
it happened, but it
and
was
I
like,
and they said, well, that's why I know they didn't set it up, because they were like, yeah, if it's a state or national record, and I was like, what's the record? And they're like, you got to look it up. And it was like
Oh.
695, and I was
Okay.
like, well,
Yeah.
that was a good day.
So you did that powerlifting meet, then we started doing strongman, getting ready
Yeah.
for strong, and then that's when we all started training together.
Yep.
Wow.
I feel like it was like a month later.
Yeah, it was a little while later. Yeah.
Because that was
that we did the first meet though.
Right.
Because I feel like he was hopping out of prep into prep,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is what you want.
Yeah, it is.
You don't want any time off.
Yeah.
Just when those muscles are groaning, just give them more work. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, long story short, bing bang boom. These two are like kind of pre-engaged. I don't even know their status. Me and Nate are still
complicated.
hetero life partners.
It's complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's complicated. We have
Yeah.
ups and downs.
And and here we are. Yeah, I think
How many people in this room have kissed?
just two, I think.
No, they've kissed.
No, yeah, them two.
yeah.
Oh, you don't want to. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we've talked about it, but it's never happened.
Yeah, sure it hasn't.
I mean, we did go to the lake house for a weekend, Nate.
One funny thing that I wanted to bring up that's kind
That's
of
gonna
on this-
send him into a full
that's
rage.
kind of on. Yeah, I don't care anymore. You guys suck. I can't wait on episode 10,000 when I can retell that story. I'm just building anticipation. for
You've
it.
already told it twice in like 30 episodes.
I said 10,000.
Okay,
I was
all
going
right.
to take a hiatus, sir. So on the early days, like most of the equipment you'd see in our gym wasn't here. And neither were the gym members. So it was just me and Nate hanging out for
Yeah.
like 12 hours a day. And so I remember several times having to let Nate out of a rear naked choke in the middle of the gym to meet a new member at the door.
Yeah, so ridiculous.
We were just wrestling.
We'd see somebody pull up. We would miss it because we were doing some sort of shenanigans. We had a couple of games we made up that were super fun.
There was a time where we were playing a game so fun, and we were like
In it.
drowning in
Yeah.
debt at this
Yeah.
point. And the car pulls up, and we're like, drive
Dang
away,
it.
drive away, drive away, drive away.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like, all right, inning
we
number
were-
3.
We were like bummed we had to stop playing the game for this new customer, and I remember being like, "Oh gosh, like we gotta."
Isn't your first customer, wasn't it Cam?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was actually funny enough. We were opening like October 1st.
Yeah, October
and
1st,
he
yeah.
showed up like September 10th, and he's like,
yeah.
hey,
We weren't even open yet.
there's
Technically.
weights in here, right? And
When he came in to sign up, like we had just got our gym software like a few weeks before, like a week before that, and I was
the
just
time.
able to sign him up.
At the time, we had 2 Rogue racks.
Yeah,
We had the big, like, multi-functional, I call it the A-frame,
yeah,
2 deadlift platforms, and I think dumbbells up to like 80 pounds.
yeah,
That was our gym,
yeah.
I think, and I'd built some boxes.
We
and
have
stuff.
pictures of it somewhere on Instagram, I think.
You know
It's
what I hate?
crazy
You know what I
yeah.
hate that I never would have done, and I wish I had, is take a picture of how empty it was. Because every picture I was trying to take was like at such an angle that it was like, oh, this is a real gym.
Yeah.
But now that we have everything, it's like I wish I had one of like.
Bare bones.
Well,
Yeah. We
I'll
have
put it this way: if we'd have got the 1,000 or 2,000 square foot place that we were looking at, we wouldn't have filled that up. It was so meager.
We have some out there, because,
Really?
but they were taken by other people.
Oh,
Like Aaron McDonald took some, and then there's like a few of the random people that took some pictures, and like in the picture, I'm like, yikes, because they weren't trying to have the most flattering angle of equipment.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
A lot of shenanigans we could talk about. One time, me and Nate were moving that big multi piece, whatever,
gosh, dude.
and it fell on me.
yeah.
It fell on my back,
It fell down the crossbeam, right?
and Nate came over to like save my life. And I remember screaming at him, "No, grab the other side," because I was scared I was going to ruin the machine because that like middle piece was going to buckle or something.
We're talking like this thick of that bracket that bolts to the top to connect the two towers. That piece where the square is fell right on his back.
Like on my spine.
Yeah, dude, it was. I was like,
It hurt so bad.
And I ran over there to like pull the beam off of him, and he was like, he was bent over too.
What's funny is, this is so dumb. Nobody's going to care about this. We didn't have the money to do things right. So we bought like 4 stall mats, and we did like tons of measuring, and we like put them in the floor where they would be once we got the rest of them so we could set the equipment out. And then fast forward, I dumped this thing over on top of me. We didn't know it had twisted the stall mat, and we had to like cut it to fit, and it's still back there. Like it's still.
Yeah.
I can show it to you.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Crazy, man.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
Now, real quickly, because we got to end it. How does it end? What breaks us up?
I know what it is.
What is
What?
it?
Death.
Cholesterol.
Oh,
Ooh,
Timmy just
look at-
got his
don't look
labs
at me.
drawn. So
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not going to be.
It's death.
It's not. It's death, right? I mean, it's going to be a while.
But do they?
Amy's the oldest, so
But
Yeah.
she'll live longer than you and I, though.
well, we'll see.
Just because we're big, you know.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, right? Yeah. Yeah, Amy.
Maybe.
Don't put that evil on us.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, what kills us though?
Definitely something.
Is it one of us?
No, it's Jimmy.
Old age.
Jimmy's like finally gets us to fly with him. And this is a long play. He's
We're
a
all
serial
four
killer.
in there.
He's a serial killer.
Yeah.
And he's like, finally.
Yeah,
I've been
and then
working on
he's
20
like-
years on this.
Yeah, and he's like, if I'm gonna go, you guys are gonna go with me.
He's
And
like,
then
"You
all
guys-"
four of us are in there, and he takes the plane down.
He's like, you guys want to go on an all expenses paid trip to Monaco with me? You guys want to hop in the? You guys want to hop in the Zoom? You want to hop in there with
In
me?
the zoomy zoom?
Yeah, you want to hop in the Wingy Wing? What do you call your plane?
Boobs.
All right, it was
Okay.
so good. It was
Well,
so
that's
good, guys.
all
Thanks for
right.
stopping by.
Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks.
Hey, you get.
Thanks, guys, for joining us on
hey,
this week's
I-
episode of Guys from the Gym.
I
Jimmy
didn't
just
name it. The
Like, follow,
Flight
and
School
subscribe.
did.
like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you for everybody who has
guys are-
subscribed and
when
been
you
watching
guys
the
are in our-
videos and our podcasts.
When you guys are in our house, we appreciate you take your shoes off and make yourself at home. Don't know what that means. Do all the things they said. I just needed the last word. We love you. Bye.
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 See ya.
Bye.